Ini month on month percentage, year to date sales. And I want to make sure the column header tu, okay, make sure dia ni, maybe I'll change the color to dark blue, white color font, center align, and then the grid I'll just turn on, put here black color, and vertical also I on, and I put here black color. Alright, so now your manager can see the data. So this is the data for the monthly sales. So now, of course, you can use conditional formatting nanti to understand the data. Alright, so now we are technically done for this reporting. Sekarang ni, I just want to show a canggih one. What if just say your boss want to see, by inventories and so on. So I'm going to click over here. Alright, so now we do have the data. And this time saya akan gunakan matrix. So I'll just use matrix. So matrix ni, I'll just tick the month. So the month will pop it out over here. And untuk columns pula, saya nak tunjukkan by products. So kita ada product category, saya just tick the products. So kita adalah facial cleaner, facial serum, facial toner, moisturizer, 8 others and so on. And what I'll do is, I'll just tick the total sales. So over here kita ada sales, so click it over here. So memang pun dia menunjukkan sales, tapi saya nak tunjuk kepada bos saya conditional formatting. So I'll click the conditional formatting, and then I'll click on conditional formatting over here, icon set. So the icon set tu dia adalah berdasarkan bukan sales, dia adalah berdasarkan kita punya maybe I'll just put here the month on month. Okay, so I'll just remove this. So this one I want number, this one I want number, this one also I want number. So this one I change to 0, this one is min, and this one is greater. So I'll put here greater than 0. So kalau it is more than min, less than 0, I nak letakkan the red under red down arrow. And then kalau it is just say more than 0, it indicates there's a growth. So I'll just choose a green up arrow. And then what I'll do is, I'll just press OK. So bila I tekan OK, so you can see, okay, 5.2, 5.6 and so on. And if just say your manager want to see the total as well, you click on this arrow, anda pergi ke conditional formatting, this icon over here. So kita apply ke value saja. So what I'll do is, I'm going to put values and total, and then I press OK, and there you go. So kalau contohnya kalau kamu nak besarkan the size, so I'll go here and values I put here 20. Okay, there you go. So let me just adjust the size accordingly, and then after that for row headers, column headers also 20, and the same thing for row headers. Okay, so there you go. Or maybe you can make it smaller as well. Maybe I put here 18. Okay, values also I just put 18. Okay, there you go. And column header also 18. Alright, so my dear friends, what if you notice over here is, kamu akan lihat bahawa, so we can understand the data. So rupa-rupanya bulan Februari ada peningkatan, bulan March, April ada penurunan, and dia peningkatan, penurunan semua. So this is basically how you can study the performance. So kalau facial cleaner tu, okay, what we understand is bulan Februari all the products increase, bulan March all the product decrease. However, bulan April onwards we have like a mixed reading. Maksudnya facial cleanser is reduced, facial serum is increased, so there's a mixed reading and so on. And this is how you can actually share to your manager what is the prestasi, what is the performance and so on. And just to share to you, sebenarnya matrix ni can do so many things. So contohnya you want to see by geographical location, retail, and who is the PIC and so on. You can also click on this matrix. Contohnya, I'll just click on quarter. I'll just do a simple one, quarter, and I will click on the sales. So memang kita boleh lihatkan di video sales ni. Of course, we can actually adjust the size. Kalau dalam rows ni, what you can do is, contohnya, I want to know by geography. So geography ni, we have the region. Okay, so contohlah macam Johor, Kedah, Negeri Sembilan, Pahang, this. And then I tick the area. So di bawah ni, contohnya bawah Johor kat mana? So Johor kita ada Johor Bahru, Negeri Sembilan kita ada Nilai, Seremban, Perak kita ada Ipoh. And then what if they say under the area I want to know which mall? So I tick the mall. And then when I tick the mall, okay, contohnya Ipoh, we have Ipoh Perak. Kalau Selangor, we click here Selangor, ada Puchong we have IOI Mall. And then from the mall, we want to know who is the particular retailer. So we tick the retailer. So then we can just click it over here. So just say I click here, then we have all the retailers involved. So we can just press up arrow. So up arrow will indicates by the first subgroup. Then we click on the second level, the next level, and next level. So this is how you can actually play around the data in Power BI.